take, you need to achieve a certain goal. You need to set a target for yourself so that you'll be able to achieve it. Without a target, you can't do it. You just do things anyhow, but you need to set a target. This particular year, this is what I want to achieve. Then your people will be aware, okay, this is what I can do. This is what I'm doing to help achieve that goal you want to achieve. And then you must, continuous learning. You must learn every day, read, attend mentorship, seminars, try to upgrade yourself as a leader. Sorry. As a leader, you need to upgrade yourself. You don't have to stay on, the world is moving. Try to adapt, try to change, try to learn, try to ask questions from the people that knows what you're doing. Try to ask your mentors. If you think that what you're doing, you don't have that technical know-how, go and look for the people who have the right, choose the right knowledge on the topic or the area you want to improve. Then they will guide you. So as a leader, don't sit alone and then expect things to happen just like that. Try to update and upgrade yourself. And then also, you must to develop emotional intelligence. You must be able to withstand some kind of challenges that you encounter on your way. Things won't be easy for you. Sometimes there are certain situations that will make you, feel sad or feel worried, or you may feel that things are not going right. Look, as a leader, know that things are bound to happen. Challenges, you're bound to face that challenge. So be resilient, be willing to encounter that, and then know that it's part of the journey. As a leader, you will encounter all these challenges, and your ability to overcome it makes you a great leader. So don't shine away when problem comes. If there things are going on well, you cheer up, right? If things are not going on well, you're just saying, oh, why me? Why things are not working for me? No, you don't have to do that. Try to understand the situation, analyze what went wrong, how do I solve this challenge, rather than crying over it or feeling sad or feeling worried as a leader. Or let's say your people are criticizing you, so you feel like, oh, things are not going on, let me give up. No, as a leader, have this kind of resilience, have this kind of emotional intelligence to overcome these challenges that you will encounter on your way. So this is the little I can say about a leader. Let's try to take risks, challenge the status quo, and deliver the results. Be honest in all our dealings. Have this kind of integrity and loyal to our people, and then be able to achieve our goals. So this is a little I can say for now. Let's embrace leadership in wherever we find ourselves. Thank you very much for these great opportunities. The name still remains Frank Atah from Ghana on all social media platforms, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, every social media platform, you can find me there. Thank you so much. It's a great honor to be with you here. Thank you.
Wow, Frank, just drop the mic. The message we've all been waiting for, effective leadership. Oh my goodness, you've just touched all the attributes of effective leadership. You've touched emotional intelligence. For you in that leadership role, you should have an increased level of emotional intelligence to be able to lead people. You should be able to put yourself in their shoes. The people that you are leading, you'll have to be relatable in that field. And you've also mentioned that you'll have to be a committed leader, because leadership without commitment is dead. Integrity, unquestionable integrity, it's another attribute that a leader needs. You'll have to listen and really hear what your people are saying. Actually, Dr. Cheryl was just taking notes and sharing with us here, and then I'm like, also taking notes on my end. Wow, what a profound, much needed message really on effective leadership, because leadership leadership is influence with integrity. Leadership is not a title, but leadership is also not a position that you're being given, but leadership is the impact. If you're impacting those around you, the ones that you've been called to lead, and they're impacted by your leadership, that's leadership to me. Wow, what a profound, much needed message. Thank you so much, Frank, for such a profound, much needed message. Really, I'm going to go back and watch the replay. So in the interest of time, I'm going to move from Ghana to Las Vegas, where we have Dr. Cheryl Bryant Bruce. She's going to share her profound message on our balanced abundance. And at this moment, she's also going to introduce herself because she missed the intro in the beginning, and then she's going to take it away. Welcome, Dr. Cheryl. Take it away, Queen. You are muted. You are muted. We can't hear you. You are muted. I'm not too sure if you can hear me. She's in her own world. Oh my goodness.
Can you unmute her, Dr. Rael?
Yeah, I'm trying, but she can't. There you go.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, now we can hear you.
Okay. I am Dr. Cheryl Bryant Bruce, MD. I'm a real medical doctor, also known as the Celebrity Doc, and I am the show host of Chatters That Matter. I am named in Time Magazine's 100 Most Influential People in the World and was recently inducted into the Nevada Women's Hall of Fame. I got my messages mixed today, and so I thought that I was speaking on the topic of domestic violence. So that is the speech that I prepared. Okay. And because it is such an important topic, though, I am going to go there driving.
Absolutely.
So,
take it away, Doc.
All right. Have you ever been made to feel small in a relationship? Like you're not good enough? Have you ever been made to feel like you deserve to be treated poorly? Perhaps you were told you just aren't strong enough to leave because you need your partner and would not be anything without them. I know I've been in that position. Then you watch someone who you think loves you turn into somebody that you barely even recognize, someone who crosses a line and physically assaults you. When it occurs the first time, you say things like, oh, it will never happen again, or they didn't mean it. But the reality is that once the lines have been crossed, there's no going back. Each time it happens, and it almost always happens again, it becomes easier and easier for the abuser to cross the line. They become more and more desensitized to your pain, your horror, your fear, and your desperate pleas. They feel strong, they feel powerful, they feel in control. The thing is, they can only control you if you let them. Control is what domestic violence is all about. It's one partner's demand for control over the other. According to the CDC, 1 out of every 4 women, 1 out of every 7 men experiences physical violence in a relationship. I personally was one of those statistics, not once, but twice. In my first marriage, I had never experienced anything like that in my life. It didn't happen in my family. So when my husband hit me, I was shocked. I ran out. I spoke to a friend who was getting her behind whipped on a regular basis, so it was normal for her. But it shouldn't have been. At the end of the relationship, after having gone back several different times, I ended up walking away. After I had been pushed through a wall, my head had been slammed on the floor, and I don't even remember how I got to the emergency room, but I remember leaving there with a brace around my neck. I keep that brace in my hope chest to this day. In my second marriage, he was warned immediately that this would never occur. The first transgression was just kind of a shuck across the face with some papers in his hand, tiny paper cut, not enough to walk away yet, but enough to put the first flag on the field. In the second instance, he slapped me on the butt in the middle of a fight, and the fight or flight came out, and I fought. And then I realized this is dangerous. My husband was 6'3". I needed to get out of the house. And I ran down the stairs with my 4-year-old son. Before I could leave, he had jumped over the balcony to stop us. I don't remember when I pulled the phone out of the wall and hit him in the face and drew blood, but it was enough to make him lose control. And as he slammed my head on the floor repeatedly, my ears started to ring, and the only thing that went through my mind was deafness, the number one cause, abuse. Deafness, the number one cause, abuse. I looked in his face and I said, "You may kill me today, but you'll never control me." And then I did something my mother told me never, ever, ever to do. You never spit. So I never learned to spit because she said ladies didn't do that. But I sucked all of the saliva I could muster and spit straight into his face. And it was enough of a shock for him to release me, and I was able to escape. You don't ever want to be in that situation. Now, there's physical violence, and then there's sexual violence. 1 out of every 3 women and 1 out of every 6 men experience sexual violence. Often it manifests as date rape, but 34% of women report having unwanted sex within a marriage, and up to 14% report being raped by their husbands. This is not love. Love does not hurt, and you do not deserve it. Women and men from all races, ethnicities, religious backgrounds, across all marital statuses, and across all financial strata experience domestic violence. It isn't unique to anyone. One common denominator in nearly all cases is that at some point we're either directly told or gaslighted into believing that we are somehow not enough. Well, we are enough. We're smart enough, we're pretty enough, we're strong enough, we're lovable enough, when the most alarming domestic violence statistics is that 60% of female homicides are domestic violence. The most important thing to remember is that no matter what the situation is, we are always strong enough to leave, to live another day. It takes a special kind of strength when there are children involved. Be smart about it and try to plot a course to escape with your kids in tow. But if you absolutely must leave them, to protect yourself, no matter what your partner threatens, you cannot protect your children. If you're dead, leave and find a way to come back. Never forget, you are always enough. If you have already loved yourself enough to leave an abusive relationship, congratulations. But if you're still trapped in an abusive relationship, you are courageous enough to leave, and the time is right now. If you need resources to get out, if it's an emergency, call 911. If it's not an emergency, or if it is an emergency, when you call 911, tell them you need to order a pizza and give them the address. If it's not an emergency, you can call the domestic violence hotline. And even if it's not an emergency, you can call the police. But by all means, under all circumstances, love yourself enough to walk away. Love yourself enough to tell. We hide it. We're shamed. There is no shame in this. If you are abused, you are not wrong, and you are enough to overcome it. I'm Dr. Cheryl Bryant Bruce, MD. You can find me on all of the social media. On most of the social media, I'm there under my name at Cheryl Bryant Bruce, MD. On Twitter or X, I'm under Celebrity Doc, and that's Celebrity DOC. And connect with me. I want to network with you. I want to collaborate with you. I'm always available for speaking, and I'm always available for support. That's one of the main things that I do as a physician. I am a wellness manager, known as one of the foremost celebrity mental health experts. And so I know how to be there for you if you are in need. And there's no shame if you're in such a relationship. Walk away.
Wow, wow. Dr. Cheryl, oh my goodness, thank you so much. Thank you. I know your topic, it was kind of balanced, abundance, and then you're like, no, I need this. And I know someone out there just wanted to hear this. That person right now is in that abusive relationship, but because no one was confident enough to share with them that, you know what, if you love yourself enough, just walk away, because you know what, you cannot protect your children when you are dead. So in order for you to be able to go out there and protect your own kids, you should still be standing strong, loving yourself. You should be able to do that. You're going to be able to protect your kids, because you know, abuse, it thrives only in silence. And we thank God for individuals like you who are able to speak up, who are able to walk away, who are able to break the cycle by just speaking up and offering support. Now you're offering support to individuals who are just trapped in that relationship. They think, I'm in love. He's doing this because he's protecting me. He's doing this because he's jealous of me. That's not real love. Just to walk away if you love yourself enough, because abuse is not meant to be protective, but it thrives. The moment you're silent in that relationship, it thrives. So kings and queens, if you know someone who is undergoing that situation, maybe in an immediate danger, like Dr. Cheryl have just shared, call your local 911 emergency services. If it's 911, 999, 3 whatsoever, that emergency line, just call it. And also for support, you can also contact your National Domestic Violence Hotline. They're always welcoming, because don't struggle in silence. There is still hope for your situation, and your voice can heal the world by you sharing your story, because we are the hope for the future without fear. We are here to speak up. We've been called to speak up because we've buried our loved ones. We've buried our sisters because they've decided to be quiet in that marriage, in that relationship. And today they're no more. Their kids, they will grow up not knowing their mother. They'll grow up not knowing what really happened to our mom, to our dad, because domestic violence it's both genders. It's not just only women. So thank you so much, Dr. Cheryl, for sharing such a much needed message where the world is not confident enough to speak up about it. So we need more like you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So to our audience online, oh my goodness, if you happen to have any questions to any of the speakers today, please feel free to drop your questions. If you happen to have any questions for Dr. Pamela, drop your questions. If you happen to have any questions for Lorena, drop your questions. Any questions for Frank, just drop your questions. Dr. Julia and Dr. Cheryl, we're going to be able to attend to your questions at the end of the podcast. I know we've just gone beyond and above allocated time. Please forgive us. And I'm going to be the next and final speaker in the interest of time. But before I speak, I'm just going to share my bio with you, and then I will come back and speak and share some nuggets on how one can actually rise to greater heights. So please do enjoy my bio. I'll come back and speak. I want you, as you think about your dreams and goals, to put this down.
rise to greater heights. Rise to greater heights, because you need to be clear about your career goals in order for you to gain guidance on professional development. Really, my goal as a mentor or as a coach is so simple. My goal is to study your current situation, identify limiting beliefs and other potential obstacles that you might be facing, and then design a plan of inspired action to empower you to pursue success and drive sustainable.
I think whosoever said that the sky is the limit was wrong. From today on, I, Dr. Riel and Kunene, believe that the sky is our point of view. Mom. So I think whosoever said that the sky is the limit was wrong. From today on, I, Dr. Riel and Kunene, believe that the sky is our point of view. So let's all rise to greater heights. Point of view. So let's all rise to greater heights. Rise to greater heights.
Dr. Nampumelelo Rial Kunene is an international human rights policy analyst who consults on policies and procedures related to human rights compliance. She is a highly sought-after, energetic, certified Lace Brown international speaker. This passionate leader holds a PhD with a discipline in leadership and business. Dr. Rial N. Kunene is the author and host to Rise to Greater Heights, a book and YouTube channel to turn your fears into greater success while seizing new opportunities. She is also a coach, mentor, and an MC, well known for encouraging many to rise from mediocrity into greatness. Her vision is not only to motivate, but also to empower audiences with a fresh perspective inspiration they require to pursue success and drive sustainable outcomes. In a seriously funny way, Dr. Kunene is an award-winning author, 10 times #1 Amazon and international best-selling author. Her #1 best-selling book, Rise to Greater Heights, has inspired and empowered many to pursue their personal and professional passion to become go-getters. As a trainer, diplomacy protocol officer, and strategist, Rial believes that we are in full control of our choices. Her mission is to meet the needs and transform lives of her clients and her audience. She is also a true advocate for creating new policies that uphold human rights and prevent human rights violations. Dr. Kunene's purpose is to teach everyone about human rights and help organizations understand and promote human rights. Her goal is to study your current situation, identify limiting beliefs, then design a plan of inspired action to empower you to achieve specific outcomes in your life. This change maker, trailblazer, and revolutionary is pushing boundaries and creating a real change worldwide. Like a phoenix that never accepted defeat and rose from its own ashes, she wants to challenge you to unleash your greatness and rise to greater heights. Dr. Rial N. Kunene wears many hats. As a professional certified sales manager, CEO, certified travel counselor, publisher, medical esthetician, philanthropist, and a commissioner for oaths, following her dreams gave her purpose to see her goals through and understand that she does have everything she needs to reach her full potential. Her everyday message is that your journey to be a better person starts with you. So knowing who you are to your core will make you understand that you are the only one who can accomplish your dreams. Hebrews 11, Psalms 27 and 40 keeps her to rise to greater heights. The sky is no longer the limit, but now the sky is our point of view. So let's all rise to greater heights. Kings and queens, please join me. Welcome, Dr. Rial N. Kunene.
Oh, wow. It's an honor. It's a privilege, really, to be following after your footsteps, all of these amazing speakers that they've shared more nuggets. Dr. Pamela on the other side, she shared on finding your purpose. And then Lorena, she shared on how one can actually prioritize pleasure to avoid resentment. And then Dr. Julia, she shared everything on successful parenting and being a change maker parent that our kids need for them to gain more confidence and being compassionate kids. And then, wow, Frank on the other side, he shared everything on leadership, because I believe that you only lead when you speak up, when it's easier for you to stay silent. And you also lead, when you lift others around you as you rise. That's leadership to me. And then Dr. Cheryl, she shared everything on domestic violence, abuse, because really, that's just a headache in the community. So like I'm gonna kind of highlight every nugget that all these amazing speakers have already shared, because you really need this in order for you to be able to rise to greater heights. You'll have to find freedom in your life. You'll have to have a balanced life to be able to rise to greater heights. So I'm going to talk about something that every single one of us here, I know you've been searching for, whether you realize it or not. And that thing that we really need is purpose. Yes, Dr. Pamela has already shared on purpose, but I'm not going to be talking about just career or maybe just survival, not just paying bills or making it through the week, but purpose. If you can please write it down, because when you find your purpose, everything around you, it changes. The way you wake up, it changes. The way you work, it changes. And the way you parent, it changes. And the way you also experience joy, it changes once you find your purpose. But one thing that you'll have to understand is that you really don't have to see the whole staircase to get to the top. You need to take the first step to get to the top. As my mentor always say, that you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to become great in life. So get started today by finding your purpose, because purpose is not something that you stumble upon accidentally. It is discovered at the intersection of what moves you, what challenges you, and what you are willing to commit to long term. That's purpose. And here's something more powerful about purpose. Your purpose is not meant to exhaust you. It is meant to energize you. Something that brings purpose is something that brings me to something. Many people, they feel guilt about prioritizing their pleasure. Like Lorena have mentioned, yes, prioritizing your pleasure. We're told that struggle equals worth, that exhaustion equals success, that if you enjoy it too much, it means that it's not something not serious. But what if pleasure is actually a compass that gives you direction? What if the things that light you up are clues? Pleasure is not laziness. Pleasure is alignment. When you build a life that includes joy, a life that includes rest, a life that includes creativity, laughter, intimacy, travel, learning, your energy, it expands. And an expanded energy, it produces expanded results. So a fulfilled person creates better work. A joyful parent raises secure children, and a balanced leader makes wiser decisions. You are allowed to build a life that feels good. Yes, you are allowed to build that life that feels good. So if you're that entrepreneur, maybe who dream of reshaping the world through your business and envision like several extra commas in your bank account, yet you find yourself like blocked in your journey to your success, trust me, I am the answer. Oh, hi, by the way, I'm Dr. Riel Nkunene, and I'm not for the timid, but I am the rocket fuel that your business needs to blast past barriers and rise to greater heights. So as your business strategist and optimizer, what I do is that I empower motivated professionals to discover their full potential and also shift them into growth overdrive. So from owning 2 diverse companies to having experience as a CEO and guiding Fortune 500 companies to helping multi-million-dollar enterprises, I believe that I have a distinctive talent for empowering high-achieving coaches, elite startups, and business leaders to become dominant forces in their industries, because I believe that the sky is no longer the limit, but now the sky is our point of view. So let's all rise to greater heights. Be the one in charge of your own driver's seat, kings and queens. Be the one in charge of your own driver's seat. So now let's talk about something that is so practical. Let's talk about something that is so practical, and that is financial freedom. Financial freedom is not about, that flashy lifestyle or maybe impressing people. It's all about options. It is the freedom to say no, and the freedom to tell yourself that, you know what, it's high time right now. I take a rest. The freedom to rest, the freedom to invest in your children, and the freedom to give, and the freedom to live what no longer serves you. So that's financial freedom to me. Money itself is neutral, but what it provides is powerful, which is your choice. And a purpose-driven individual understands something critical about financial freedom. Income, it should align with impact. You should build skills, and you also have to invest wisely. And also you are allowed to create multiple streams of income and think long-term as an individual if you just want to be financially free. And you can also delay short-term gratification for long-term independence. And that's financial freedom to me, because when you are financially free, you are not controlled by fear. And fear is the enemy of purpose. So once you are aligned with your purpose, fear becomes an enemy to you. So it's a wake-up call, kings and queens. It's a wake-up call for us to be able to live with abundance. It's a wake-up call. But when that alarm clock goes off, please, please, please don't ever hit the snooze button. Don't be like, I will wake up in the next 2 minutes. I will wake up in the next 4 minutes. You know what? Forever is a long time. Why don't you wake up and get going and be a financially free individual? So if you're financially free, like Dr. Julia shared everything on successful parenting, and success is not only measured by your bank account. Success is measured by the human beings that you are raising. So let me ask you a question. Are your children emotionally secure? Are they emotionally secure? Do they feel seen? Do they feel safe? Do they feel believed in? Because your children, they don't need a perfect parent. They need a present one. They are watching what you say, and they are watching how you live as an individual. So when your children see you pursuing your own purpose, they learn courage. When they see you manage money wisely, you know what they learn from you? They learn discipline. And when they see you prioritizing your own joy, they learn self-worth. And when they see you balance work and rest, they learn sustainability. And that's the reason why I say that parenting is a legacy in motion. But one thing that you'll have to understand is that you can't give from an empty cup. You can never, ever give from an empty cup. It's high time you fill up your cup first, and then from the overflow, you're going to be able to share with the world around you. So it's high time you fill up your cup first by pursuing abundance that is balanced. Pursuing abundance that is balanced, because abundance is not just wealth. It is health. It is peace. It is time. It's relationships. It is spiritual grounding. That's abundance. It is impact. But balance is the key. You can have money, but you cannot have peace. You can have success and you have no family. And you can have influence, but no joy. So balanced abundance, it means that you refuse to sacrifice your soul for applause. It means that you build slowly, you rest intentionally, you grow consistently, and you give generously. It means that you understand that success without alignment is emptiness. So today, I just want to challenge you, kings and queens. I just want to challenge you to find your own purpose. Find your own purpose. Follow what energizes you and create financial freedom with intention in your life. And remember, raise humans who are emotionally whole. Raise humans who are emotionally whole and pursue abundance that is balanced, because a life well lived is not loud. Yes, it's never loud, but a life well lived is always aligned. And when your life is aligned, you don't just survive, you thrive. As flight attendants always say that, you know what, put on your oxygen mask first before you assist the person who is sitting next to you, because if you don't, trust me, when that flight goes down, you will definitely go down because you forgot to put on that oxygen mask first to yourself. It's high time you go out there and be the change and make a difference and put on that oxygen mask first by choosing yourself first, because the reality is your journey to be a better person, it starts with you. It doesn't start with the person who's sitting next to you. It doesn't start with your clients, but your journey to become a better person, it starts with you. So knowing who you are to your core, it will make you understand that you have everything around you to reach to your full potential. So don't ever, ever give up on your heart's desires. Just recall this, just in case you can't find your way out, that you can have the drive within you to become what you really want in life. You know, I am a firm believer of affirmations. Let's affirm this together. Let's affirm this together as if we are taking an oath. Let's affirm this together by placing our left hand on our chest, and then we're going to raise our right hand. Let's affirm this by saying that I can have the drive within me to become what I really want in life. Can you say it one more time as if you have faith in your own powerful voice? And guess what? It will echo throughout the whole universe. Say, I can have the drive within me to become what I really want in life. Yes, you know what? Just give yourself a round of applause, because yes, you can have the drive within you to become what you really want to be. You can have the drive within you to get where you want to be in the next 6 months, in the next 3 months. You can have the drive within you just to get there. You know, it's so funny how my mom and dad gave me this beautiful name, Nompumelelo. I know many, when they try to say my name, they always butcher my name, but Nompumelelo, really, in my own language, it means a mother of all success. So you can see that I am really, really challenged to chase after success. No matter what comes my way, I'll have to chase after success. So if I may ask you, how many of you have dreams and goals that you want to achieve, maybe let me say in the next 6 months? I know myself, I'm one of those. I want you, as you think about your dreams and goals, to put this down. Rise to greater heights. Rise to greater heights, because you need to be clear about your career goals in order for you to gain guidance on a professional development. So as a coach or as a mentor, like many of us here, my goal is so simple. My goal is to study your current situation, identify limiting beliefs and other potential obstacles that you might be facing, and then design a plan of inspired actions to empower you to achieve specific outcomes in your life. You know, I so wish that you can just tell yourself that, you know, I've had enough today. All these amazing speakers have shared more nuggets on how you can actually rise to greater heights. They've shared more nuggets that you really need to take the first step in the right direction. They've shared that those nuggets. So in order for you to go out there and be the change and make a difference, I believe that you've got to be hungry. You've got to be hungry, like a hungry lion in the jungle. Really, that hungry lion in the jungle, it doesn't matter what kind of animal comes his way. It doesn't matter if you're that giant elephant or that small squirrel by the jungle. All that hungry lion sees in front of his face is lunch. And it's so funny though, because even with elephants, what they do when they see a lion is that they run. It's all about the mindset. Once you believe, you become. They already told themselves that, you know what, I am a lunch to that lion. So each and every time when I say a lion, I'll have to run. I believe that's the lion mindset that we need in order for us to be able to have a balanced life. That's the lion mindset that we need in order for us to be able to find our own purpose. That's the lion mindset. No one ever told the lion that, you know what, you are the king of the jungle. It's a mindset thing. He told himself, and then he carried himself like the king of the jungle, and everyone else around him believed that he's the king of the jungle. You know, it's so funny. When I was in the 8th grade, I'm going to cut the story short here. When I was in the 8th grade, I was nicknamed Phoenix. I was nicknamed Phoenix after writing a composition using the idiomatic expression that says, I rose from the ashes like a phoenix bird, meaning I became successful again. Really, that English teacher, she didn't know that the nickname Phoenix, it resonates with me. And it also aligns with my destiny. So for those of you who don't know the phoenix bird, the phoenix is a Greek mythological bird believed to rise from its own ashes after being buried like hundreds of years ago. This immortal creature, it acquires new life by rising from the ashes of its own ancestor, which represents our capacity for vision and success. So I want to encourage you, if you're watching and listening under my voice today, that when your world comes crashing down, wear your scars to show how a phoenix feels like to die from inside, and trust in your own capability to rise from your own ashes, since the phoenix has to die, burn, experience pain before resurrection from its own ashes. Please write this down. Write this down in conclusion. Resilience to greatness. Resilience to greatness. And I know you've heard this before, that your setback is your setup for your comeback. Your setback is your setup for your comeback. So if I can be honest with you, I don't know what goals you've set for the next 6 months. I don't know what dreams you have for your own future. But here is one thing I know about you. You are destined for greatness. Inside of you, God has put seeds of excellence. Those seeds are supposed to grow and flourish. But many people have become crippled by their past encounters, and some have stepped over other people to get to the top. But I believe that with God, we're all destined for greatness, and your objective is what you were designed for and the reason why you live today. With God, I believe that we're all destined for greatness as long as we follow His strategy, because that's when the growth commences, because discovering your gifts and following God's idea, it will make you understand that you have everything around you to reach your full potential. My everyday inspiration, Mr. Les Brown, he once said, if you had to die today, at this very moment, at this hour, what dreams, what ideas, what visions, what goals, what skills, what talents, and what books will die with you? And the late Dr. Miles Monroe continued saying that the richest place on this planet is the cemetery, because that's where all the goals, all the visions, all the skills, all the talents, and all the ideas have been buried. Honestly, I don't know about you, but with me listening to all these amazing messages, it stirred something within me. And that was when I decided to follow my dreams, which gave me a purpose to see my goals through and understand that I do have everything around me to reach my full potential. So this year, I'm also determined to rise to greater heights with as many motivated individuals. Maybe you are ready to get started with your business, grow or scale your business, or maybe you just want to get started with that book that you decided to put it aside, and then you were like, you know what, I don't have time for this. I just want to encourage you that yes, you can get started with that book and publish a #1 bestseller, and that book has to continue selling because you've decided to put your mind in it. So if you want to learn more about what I do, how we can work together, please visit my website at www.risetogreaterheights.com and book that free consultation call, because I just want to empower you to become a highly effective and an inspiring leader with a personalized, measurable, but a scalable program. So check my website, because you know what? Growing up, I didn't have much in life because my father decided to have an early departure from this planet Earth. But I thank God that I missed that flight, because I'm still here. I'm still sharing my message. I'm still impacting as many lives as much as I can, because I believe that I had everything because of my mama's love. And I love you, love you, love you so much, Mom. So I think whosoever said that the sky is the limit was wrong. From today on, I, Dr. Riel and Kunene, believe that the sky is our point of view. So let's all rise to greater heights. Thank you so much, amazing speakers. As I'm rushing at this moment, please feel free to share with the audience how they can reach out to you, how they can work with you, any freebie that you want to offer. Please feel free to share with our audience. And excuse me. Dr. Pamela, the stage is yours, Dr. Pamela. You can take it away.
Thank you so much. I've enjoyed our time together today. I believe that I have been, a lot of things have been confirmation, and I've been affirmed, and I've enjoyed each speaker today. You can reach out to me on Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn, all at Pamela Cone. You can listen to my podcast, Sunday Mornings with Pamela Cone, on all streaming apps. Or you can tune in for our broadcast on Sunday mornings at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Sunday Mornings with Pamela Cone. I am currently in a cohort, Wisdom and Grace. It's only for women. I'm sorry, Ambassador Frank. But it is designed, it is a study out of Proverbs. I do it biannually, and it comes with a complimentary journal, and we walk through the writings of Solomon. This particular cohort, the focus is wisdom for everyday living. You can find how to join us. Again, it is free on Wisdom and Grace. That is our Facebook page. And also you can find it on Eventbrite. You can contact me if you want. My email and everything is all on my website, Curated Spaces LLC. You'll find that. My book, Destiny Chaser, is on Amazon. And also my blog is on CuratedSpacesLLC.com. Thank you so much again for this invitation and this time.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Dr. Pamela. I believe that our audience really, they just need an accountability partner, more especially you women. Go out there and reach out to Dr. Pamela. She's going to hold you hand by hand until you discover your purpose. Thank you so much, Dr. Pamela. You can go ahead, Lorena, and please share with the audience.
Thank you for having me. It was great to see your magic summarizing all of our works and bringing in your own. So LorenaManzanita.com, you could find me there, as well as Integrating Eros, There you will find my mini course, Nourished, the neuroscience of receiving beautifully. It has experiential exercises, guided meditations to really support you in expanding your capacity to receive more fully. Yeah, I think those are the best places to find me. If you sign up with that Nourished mini course, you'll get onto my mailing list and you'll get to learn more about future offerings. In April, I am hoping to launch my cohort for empaths and space holders. At this point, it's just going to be for women, and it's to help seed the cultivation of a community where we can support each other in creating nourishing spaces and containers for us to learn how to acknowledge what we want and need, receive it, reach for it, and release all the stuff that gets in the way. So that is called Held and Fulfilled. I hope you check that out. Yes. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lorena. Oh, wow, wow. And you've also shared your website here is www.lorena, which is your first name, and your last name, manzanita.com. If our audience, if you're watching and you just want to stay connected with Lorena, go out there and reach out to her, check her website and connect to her directly. And also another website of hers is www.integratingeros.com if you want to stay connected with Lorena. Thank you so much, Lorena. I believe that our audience will definitely reach out to you. You can go ahead, Dr. Julia, and please share with the audience.
Sure. Thank you again. Wow, this has just been amazing. Really, really beautiful. You can reach me. So currently my website is being revamped. So it will be drjuliasen.com, but it's being revamped because of my change in title. So I currently can be reached at Dr. Julia Sen on Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, TikTok, Facebook, all of that. Best place is probably Instagram. And then I could also be emailed at drjuliasenparenting@gmail.com. And my free course, which will put you on my mailing list, similar to Lorena, where you can get lots of parenting tips and also find out about my new offers, is through drjuliasen.com/THOH, or The Habit of Heart. That will get you into the course, and then that will put you on the list. And in terms of something up and coming, yes.
The Dr. Julia, do you have a dot in there after doctor, or is it just all?
On Instagram, I do have the dot. It's the only place. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
you.
dr.julia. Yeah, exactly. I just followed you. So, and in terms of my upcoming programs, I'm super excited. I mean, I already run the IB League that we talked about here for South Asian parents, but I'm actually opening up to all parents. And I'm going to be creating a new program called Supported, because we all need support, and it's so important to come in together as a community. And so that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a community of like-minded, proactive parents coming together, which will have a lot of guidance, experts coming in. I mean, there's just so many fun things coming, so I'm excited about that. So when you sign up for the email list, you'll also be finding out more about that, which hopefully will launch in April-ish. Yeah. So thank you. Oh, I think you're muted, Dr. Rael.
Thank you so much, Dr. Julia. I can see that you've also shared your phone number. It's okay for me to say it out? Yeah, so Dr. Julia's phone number, it's +1 416 520 4318. And go ahead and reach out to her, because she has a free mini course that you don't want to miss. You really don't want to miss on this. Her website is still being revamped, but yes, it's going to be drjuliasen.com and then /THOH, which is the habit of heart. Go out there, and all the parents, they just need, not even all parents, everyone just has to reach out to you, because I believe that parenting, you don't have to be a mom, you don't have to be a dad, but parenting, like I'm from Africa, I was born, raised there. It takes the whole village to raise a child. Even if you don't have a child, it takes the whole village just to raise that child. So go out there and reach out to Dr. Julius. Thank you so much for sharing and your thought-provoking insights on successful parenting. Wow. Wow. You can go ahead. Oh, he's no longer here. Okay, you can go ahead, Dr. Cheryl. And thank you so much for the wonderful work that you've been doing on the chat box. Really, you've been sharing, multitasking. I'm like, I cannot do this. I've learned a lot from you today. Thank you so much, Dr. Cheryl. Go ahead and share with the audience.
It's always easier to do that multitasking when you're not the one running things. So again, I'm Dr. Cheryl Bryant Bruce, MD, known as the Celebrity Doc, and my major platform is the Windmill Healthy Lifestyle Paradigm. I have courses, and one of my major teaching mechanisms is our show, Chatters That Matter. Let's talk about it. You can find that on YouTube under my name, Cheryl Bryant Bruce, MD, and pretty much all of the social media is at Cheryl Bryant Bruce, MD, with the exception of Twitter or X, and that one is under the Celebrity Doc. My website is thecelebritydoc.net. And the one other thing that I want everybody out there to know, if anybody is in the state of Nevada, I am the president and founder of the Miss Nevada Corporate America Competition. And we have a competition coming up for 2026 on April 10th and 11th. And we are looking for contestants, sponsors, and vendors. And it's designed to uplift beautiful women business leaders and to elevate and celebrate them. So if there's anybody out there in the state of Nevada, come on out and join us.
Oh, wow. Wow. Thank you so much, Dr. Cheryl. They should definitely reach out to you. You're looking for vendors, you're looking for contestants, you're looking kings and queens, just go out there, reach out to Dr. Cheryl, their celebrity doc, who's going to hold your hand side by side, hold you accountable for your own actions. She's the one. Thank you so much, Doc. Thank you so much for sharing with us. And lastly, you can go ahead, Ambassador Frank. I'm so sorry I didn't see you on camera. Then I skipped you. You can go ahead and share with the audience. You are muted.
Okay, thank you very much once again. I'm so grateful, and I can say today I've learned a lot, and I'm so grateful to be here. Like I said, you can find me on all social media platforms: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Frankata, and LinkedIn, Ambassador Frankata, IG, AttaFrank4, at AttaFrank4 on IG. And what I can say now is that only if you want to lead, just go ahead, whatever you seek to achieve. As Dr. Kennedy was saying, you need to choose yourself first in all that you do. You need to create multiple streams of income if you want to attain financial freedom. And yes, it will go a long way to help. And then I also learned from Dr. Cornell about emotional intelligence and purpose-driven. I've learned a lot today, and I'm so grateful to be with you. And I'm always eager to learn any opportunity that comes my way. I want to learn. I want to develop myself. I want to build myself to a certain standard where I think at this point I'm well developed and I can also help others. So any opportunities that comes, I would want to learn from great personalities like you, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this opportunity you've given me. Thank you.
Dr. Rial, you're muted.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I keep on forgetting this. I'm saying thank you so much, Ambassador Frank, for being with us here today and for you to share your insights on effective leadership, because I believe that you are the game changer in leadership in Ghana, the next generation that you are raising over there. It's going to take over the whole world. And yes, thank you so much. I believe that our audience will definitely reach out to you, maybe more especially the next gen. The next gen that will definitely reach out to you. So thank you. So to our amazing speakers, oh my goodness. Oh, thank you so much for being with us here at Rise to Greater Heights Network. And I know that you're all busy, and I apologize for going beyond the allocated time, but I felt like all these messages, they were just worth listening. So I believe our audience will go out there and watch the replay. And we don't take your presence here at Rise to Greater Heights Network for granted. I know you should be busy out there doing your work, but you've decided to spare the 90 minutes, almost 2 hours, to be with us here at Rise to Greater Heights Network, for you to share your wisdom, your nuggets on how one can actually rise to greater heights on different perspectives. So I believe that our audience have been inspired, they've been motivated by you, and they are definitely ready to rise to greater heights. So thank you, amazing speakers. Thank you for being with us. And to our audience online, thank you so much for joining us here at Rise to Greater Heights Network, where you can always turn your fears into greater success while seizing new opportunities. I hope from all these amazing messages, from all these amazing speakers, you've been inspired, you've been motivated, and you are ready to rise to greater heights. So please do join us next week at the same time, same place. Thank you. Merci. Siyabonga.
Let him laugh, let him weep, let him yell, let him sing. All they wanna say. Let him lay me traps and men to pray to Jehovah, me I pray. Let him laugh, let him weep, let him yell, let him sing. All they wanna say. Let him lay me traps and men to pray to Jehovah, me I pray. Let I be me instead of playing games. For chasing fame, let somebody sweat the lack of flames. No, living my life to the fullest, man. Shout out my halala to the fullest. Let my lungs out. I'm still rising up to greater heights. As long as I'm
Thank you so much, Dr. It was really such a beautiful event.